Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We're going to do another beer review from the Leinenkugel brewery out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. This is their Honey Weiss. It's got a real bright yellow label. On the front it says it's a wheat beer brewed with real Wisconsin honey. Leinenkugel's been around since 1867. They know what they're doing with beer, and they're on their 5th generation of family members taking care of it. This is one of their more popular beers. They started making this back in 1995. They've won a bunch of awards for this beer in 2000, 2004, 2006, 1998. I mean, they've won all kinds of awards for this beer. Why? So what they went after with this beer is they tried to do a wheat beer that had how everybody describes their beer, a clean, crisp, refreshing, balanced flavor brewed with real Wisconsin honey. So, what is it? It's a wheat beer with honey in it, and you can see it. It kind of has a nice, very, very clear filter, nice carbonation, a little bit of head, exactly what you would expect from a wheat beer, with a nice golden honey color to it. The beer itself isn't overpowering in the honey. I actually thought there was going to be a lot more honey flavor. It was going to be a lot sweeter. It's sweet. You can tell there's honey in it, but it's not outrageous. It's 149 calories per bottle, and its IBUs are at 13.9%. Now, one of the things I love is when they tell you what foods to eat with their beers. And it says here, great complement to Mexican dishes, nachos, or beef tacos. I mean, everybody eats that stuff, right? The other thing about this beer that I think is interesting is it's a wheat beer that's very filtered. Most wheat beers that I review, that I anticipate seeing, are fairly unfiltered or cloudy. This thing is crisp and clean. It almost looks, like the color of like a lager, that's been triple filtered. It's a really, really tasty beer. I like it a lot. Because of the fact that it's got a little bit of malt flavor to it. It's not unfiltered. It is very filtered. And, I mean, everybody likes honey. I don't know anybody that doesn't like honey. It's one of those things where a little bit of sweetness, if you're going to do it, and you do it with honey, it just tastes good. It tastes natural. It tastes pleasing to the palate. So, I mean, this beer is one of those you can kind of taste, or rather, you can kind of label to be something you would want to have in the flavors in the summertime, springtime, warmer weather. It's a good beer. And they also do recommend you can put a lemon wedge with it. Just give it a little bit more sweetness, a little tardiness to it. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. But anyway, it's in their multi-12 pack. Most people who like honey beers will like this beer. Most people like summer beers will like this beer. And I'm glad I tried it. I wouldn't buy a 6-pack of it. I'm glad it's in the multi-12 pack. This is a beer you can hand to just about anybody out of your refrigerator who's over at your house for a barbecue, and they're going to like it. I would probably give this beer about a 3, 3.5. It drinks real well. Great flavor to it. Straight up and simple. And that's it. So follow us on Facebook or on Twitter. Our website, microbeerreviews.com, we have a lot of pictures as well of our beers and a few other fun facts and things, so check that out. Please leave comments. Let us know what you think about this beer, the Leinenkugel Honey Weiss. See you again real soon. Cheers.